last song, and one of the things I talked about is my people's connection to land and water. Indigenous people have been caretakers of the land and the water in this place long before the United States existed. We have a relationship to this land and this water that predates this whole system. The United States is the youngest nation in this land. Our nations were here first. You know, and we knew how to live out with the land and to take care of it. And we're still battling against entities that are trying to destroy our health. For example, on my reservation out in South Dakota, they're trying to build the Keystone XL oil pipeline through our reservation. And we don't want this pipeline. We've been resisting it. And this doesn't come down to jobs, gas prices, or politics for us, because they're building this pipeline over the Oglala Aquifer, which is where we get our fresh water supply. So when this pipeline leaks, it will destroy our fresh water supply. And it doesn't matter who you are, what color is your skin, or how much money's in your pocket, you need water. And aren't we saying, and we're sitting here saying, we deserve to live, we have a right to water. We've suffered enough. Colonialism never ended. That genocide never ended. The government's still colonizing our lands. They're still colonizing our communities. It just has a different face. So you know, the things that my ancestors went through, we're still going through things that are affecting our health and our happiness and our livelihoods today as Indigenous people, whether you're on a reservation or in a city. And we don't have the privilege to ignore those things because we're the ones that suffer. Our homes are on the front lines. Our ancestors died so that this country could be. And we're still trying to battle that, you know? So I want you to think about that as this day is going on. You know, our communities don't have the privilege to ignore these things. So this next song I'm gonna do is a really special song to me. I wrote this song 4 years ago as a birthday present for my mother. The song's called My Stone. And my mom raised me as a single parent. And you know, today's Father's Day, right? So I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the amazing fathers out there. It really makes my heart happy to see great Native fathers too, like Luta, the hip-hop artist that was up here earlier. He's an amazing Native father, so I want you to make some noise for all the great fathers out there. So like I said, my mom raised me as a single parent, and you know, it wasn't easy. She was raising a son alone in one of the poorest counties in the nation. The odds were stacked against her. You know, we have a 75% dropout rate on our res. Statistics, negative statistics through the roof. But here I am, I graduated college and I get to do what I love. I'm very blessed, but it's because of everything she did for me and the way that she raised me. Her and my aunties and my grandma raised me. You know, so I wrote her this song and it's called My Stone. And I released this on her birthday 4 years ago. And the concept comes from our Lakota creation story. Our creation story as it was told to me by an elder in our community named Albert Whitehat, who recently passed away. He said that before there was anything, before all of this, before all of creation existed, there was only one being. And that being was rock, or stone. And stone just existed in darkness and nothingness. And our Lakota word for rock is Eon. And Eon bled some of its blood and created the earth and the sky and stars and water. And then earth said to rock, earth said, I'm cold. Can you give me something to protect me and keep me warm and take care of me? And rock said to earth, if I give the last of my life and the last of my blood to create this covering for you, you must provide for it and take care of it as well. And earth agreed. So rock bled the last of its life, the last of its blood, and created plants and animals and finally human beings. All of creation came to be. And rock died, shattered, fell to earth. That's all the rocks and stones we see on earth today. And that's why Lakota people, one of our ceremonies is the sweat lodge. We bring in those hot stones and we pray and cleanse and get life from the very thing that gave us life. But within that story is one of our founding philosophies, Mitakuye Oyase, we are all related. And that's just not talking about human beings. You're connected to this land and this water. And what you do to one thing will affect everything. And that's why we're resisting these pipelines. There's natural energy extraction all across indigenous land. You go up to Canada, the tar sands in Fort McMurray, that's on indigenous land. They destroyed their land. You go up to Newtown, North Dakota, they got oil mines on a reservation. They destroyed their land. So we're resisting these things because we understand that connection to land, and that came to us in our creation story. Again, we're here because of those stories. That story lasted thousands and thousands of years, and here I am today telling it to you because I descended from some of the best storytellers in the world. But within that story also comes the concept for this song. So our Lakota word for rock is Ian. Our Lakota word for woman is Wian, which comes from rock, because like rock and stone, women give so much of their life to create life. So that's why I call this song My Stone. This is from my mom.